Hi, this is Sue with Tailored Expressions, and today we're going to talk about a couple of ways to make nativity cards using the Joy to the World die set. The die set has 3 dies: the manger, the scene, and the star. On this card, the manger scene is cut into the top panel, and the other 2 dies are layered underneath, separating them using foam squares to give it that added dimension. This version is one layered on top of the other and simply glued together and adhered to the card base. To make this card, and I have pre-cut these pieces, but to cut the top panel, you will lay your die on your cardstock. This happens to be Huckleberry. And you want to center your die left to right and approximately 1/2 inch from the top. Run it through your die cut machine, and there you'll have your top panel with your manger. For the other 2 panels, you can use pieces of cardstock cut into squares as long as they are large enough to leave a little border around the edge so you have plenty of room for that circular border. When you're placing the town scene, you'll want to keep that horizon line even with the bottom of your square. Run it through your die cut machine, and then you'll have that piece. And then for the star panel, the back panel, that star on the card is in the upper left-hand corner. So when placing your die, you'll want to put that in the upper left-hand corner, keeping that kind of straight using the sides of the square as your guide. Run that through your die cut machine, and there you have your back panel. When you are adhering these together, you can use foam strips or foam squares, and I have put some on here already, but you'll want to put them around the perimeter. Take the backers off, and then when you are placing that on top of that star panel, just make sure as you place it, and I don't have my backers off, so it's not going to stick. But just make sure that the edge is even on that circle around the border. And then you would do the same with your top layer, centering that over the circle, adhering it again with foam squares. So when you are done, you will have something that looks like this, and layered together with foam squares. And as you can see, this has some dimension to it. So I even that out by using a thicker piece of foam tape. You can use glue here. Make sure that you put a little on the star there to keep that in place. You can put some foam here. And then I would cut a couple of narrow strips also to adhere these pieces so that they have some stability when you put the card together. So once all your foam pieces are in place, you can take off those backers, center it over your card panel, and voila, you've got that beautiful card front. Then to make the circular card, this one, you will need the assistance of, to make it exactly like this, the second to the largest circle from the stacklets set, the circle stacklet set. And I again have pre-cut these pieces. So here we've got the star, and on your piece of cardstock you would layer your star and then your circle. Imagine there's a piece of cardstock there. Run that through, tape it down, run it through your die cut machine so you can cut out both of those at once, leaving that beautiful circular pattern. You can do the same thing with that center layer. Again, centering that circle stacklet around your die cut of your townscape there. Cut that out, run that through your die cut machine, and there you have your center layer. Now for the manger layer, the very top, this circle stacklet and the manger layer are very close in size, so you cannot do these at the same time with great precision. It's just a little tricky. So what I would do is cut out your circle first out of your huckleberry, and then set your die. Where did I put that? Oh, right in front of me. Center that one in your circle, tape it down, and then run that through your die cut machine again to give you that perfect circular image. Then with this one, I would simply use liquid glue, layer your pieces, glue them on top of each other, keeping the seams straight and your edges straight, and those rounded edges should all line up to make it super easy for you. Then just glue it to your background and you are done. So there are 2 easy ways to make your nativities using the Joy to the World die set. Have a good day.